between Patrrron and Terra. Patrrron's up 1-0 in the series so far after a win on Icarus. And yeah, so this is Tau Cross. We've got Terra in orange, and we have Patrrron in yellow at the bottom. Where's black? There it is. Alright, so, last game, Patrrron kind of just had cheapy tactics, but he had the idea of just making expansions and taking resources, and apparently that's a good thing in TBT, of which I know very little, if you don't know, because I don't actually play any Terran, and I usually kind of, like, I write the recaps for the Pro League write-ups in, for Team Liquid, and when I like watch the TBT games, like if I have to watch them on VODs later, I just kind of skip them. Like I'll watch like the first like 2 minutes, and then I'll like skip to like, you know, the 35-minute mark and be like, yeah, there's some race. I'm only casting these games because these were not casted in the Sales Epic 15-hour cast. Anyway, it looks like a barracks coming down on 10. So that's actually a really early barracks. Not quite sure why. Looks like that last game Terra 14 CC'd, and this game he's not. He's actually going to build a barracks on 11 and a gas on 11, so he's going for a fairly quick factory. So Patrrron has an earlier barracks, so I'm guessing this is part of his FD style. He does like a Terran vs Terran FD regularly, I'm told, and I think getting the barracks a little bit earlier allows him to get a few extra Marines to bolster that push. Yeah. Really not a good caster. I'm sorry, you have to listen to me. It's not really fair, and I'm by myself because the game like disappeared. Whatever. Anyway, so gas being mined, I assume he's going to use that gas to build a factory, and probably just expand after a factory. I mean, I'm going to assume, although, I mean, Tau Cross, let's think about Tau Cross as a Terran vs Terran map. There's no ramps to your main, so any one base push is probably going to be more effective because you can't just retreat up to your main and shell from below. So I'm guessing that's the reason why both these players are going with gas first builds, so they can get that factory up, get tanks out, and counter tanks with tanks instead of countering tanks with map position. Scouts are going out now. Looks like he just scouted the natural. Is it? Yeah, kind of. Which is kind of risky. I guess he just pokes his head in here and then comes out. Anyway, both going to scout each other about the same time. Really doesn't matter that much. Producing about the same amount of Marines. The only difference is that Terra is one supply ahead because he killed an SCV, so yay! Tech Lab coming out. Oh, it's 2-factor Terra, so that's fun. Supports my theory of the one base push being more effective. The SCV just getting away with its life, 2 shots left on it. Marines do 6 damage. It looks like Patrrron is sticking with one factory, and oh, 1-fact starport. So, okay, so let's think about how this works. So he's going to be making wraiths, tanks, and his marines, and pushing with them using the wraiths for vision to possibly harass. I guess it depends on how serious he is about the race. Like, is he going to go second port, or is he going to like sort of defend? But I think you don't actually get the add-on when you do a 2-port. You actually don't get the add-on in the tanks because you can't afford it. So it's basically going to come down to how long it takes Terra to figure out that wraiths are coming, and whether he can get like an armory up in time to, you know, keep his push alive, because he's going to be wanting to do a one base push here, using tanks and vultures to. So he's going to go pretty heavy tanks, or is he? Wait, is he going vultures, like 2-fact vultures? Because he's getting speed. Looks like, did a vulture just die? No, there it is. I'm going to say the vulture, that was an SCV, alright. Wait, where's the kill? There it is. So the SCV came back and just checked for an expo. He didn't see one, so he has to assume either A, the command set is hidden back here, but yeah, it's TBT, probably not. He has to assume it's one fac, one port, or two fac as well. So looks like he's actually just going pure vultures. So once this against a tank marine push, I'm pretty sure vultures should just get wrecked, unless he can get a really good mine lay. But it'll basically depend on Patrrron's micro here. So he's going to send the Wraith in. Looks like Terra has an idea that it's coming now. Must have seen it with his SCV or something like that. Basically, the Wraith is just going to piss him off for a while, kill like 3 or 4 SCVs until he can get a Goliath out, but at the same time, this tank push is coming straight down his front, so, I mean, he's just making vultures. It's really bizarre. Although there's no scan, and so there's a good chance here that mines are going to wreck the tanks like that. Patrrron needs to basically just back the fuck up until he gets scan, or... There is some micro view of tanks, right, where you just kind of like A-move them and they kill every mine in their way. Wraith taking pot shots here, has 2 kills, but he's going to scare it off. Looks like that laying of mines out his front has really saved him there. He's got a bunker as well. I think that was kind of silly. And now the Vulture's coming back to get a bit of revenge, and using their speed will be able to get past these tanks. It's kind of funny how he went from such a macro game last game, and oh god, mines, oh Jesus. So this is actually looking pretty bad for Patrrron. He's been completely outmaneuvered by these vultures here, and the mines are really hurting him a lot. I really think he needs some kind of protection maybe, but then again, siege tanks pretty much destroy vultures pretty hard. And they have 1 shot left on each one. I'd love if we got like a dropship and came in like save these guys. They've seen things, man. Looks like he was actually floating at his barracks to kind of support his push, but now the push is kind of dead, and if Terra can actually just find that Rax and kill it, that'd be a pretty big advantage, because that means that after you expand, you want to add up more factories, or as you're expanding, so that you can take advantage of your newer like economy. But if you lose that barracks, you have to remake the barracks before you can actually remake any more factories. So you can see he's actually dropping a second factory now. But you really want to be up in like 4 facts at a time. Did he build the starport down here? Or am I tripping? I swear to god the starport was down there. Anyway, he's running into siege tanks, so not good. He really just doesn't have enough to actually do anything here. And his expo is a little bit later. It's nothing too extreme though. He's actually really ahead in supply though. Well, not really, but a bit. I mean, 8 supply, it's fairly significant. Seems like a lot of it is like vultures though. Like these 2 vultures really don't count for anything, but they're taking up what? Wait, are vultures 1 or 2 supply? I honestly don't know. Can someone tell me? They're 1, right? They have to be 1. Yeah, okay, they're 1 supply. Are they? Wait. They're 2? Okay, yeah, so these are taking up 4 supply, but they're actually doing nothing, so kind of useless. And why is he moving shit into his base? Did I miss something? What? Alright, I don't get it. Anyway, a drop's coming up to be a dickhead on this cliff. Wait, what the fuck? So it's like a hidden 2-port that's gonna get scattered by a dropship because it's like right in the line. Okay, let's just pause and think. There's a cliff, there's a Terran. Let's build my fucking hidden starports right in the like line to get to that cliff. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, what was the point of that? Why didn't you just build them in your fucking base? It's so dumb. I should stop saying fuck, shouldn't I? Farting this. That's been scattered, and now he's cliff dropped, and he has nothing to really to counter that at all. He's just running shit into tanks. This is going to be an expensive exercise. Killing tanks on cliffs is not fun. Although, okay, so he's lost a tank, 2 Goliaths, and a couple of Marines. That's not too bad. Nice use of nice use of the starport there. Wonder if that's lined up. Can't actually tell. Nah, whatever. Nice use of the starport to get vision there. Probably saved him a lot of SCV deaths. both players still on, so it looks like he's going for a race switch here. So he may just make race now, kind of in that new style of TDT that we see in Pro League a lot. Looks like Patrron's sticking to what he knows best, which is a heavy kind of ground style. No real room for add-ons here, so he's probably just going to go the same as he did last time, 6 factories, expand a bit, and then get like another like 4 factories later on. Discovering that Patrrron in fact did not move the siege tank, that he put there to defend from the 2 vultures in the back of his base. I mean, Patrrron feels solider, but at the same time, Terra is still ahead on supply. And is there an armor? Yeah, there is, obviously. It feels like that Patrrron, after scouting 2 starports, has done nothing to defend from race, apart from put up a couple turrets. I don't get it. And why... Oh, he's killing the mine. I thought he was actually attacking, like... Alright, so he definitely knows the race is coming out, yet he's sending a dropship in the path of the race? Having these mines over here is actually really great. He's got this like really nice sort of ring here to find out if enemies coming past. Still random vultures around. He's actually got really good map movement. It's just... So you just take off Patrron's vision. Look at that. You can see pretty much like half the map. Meanwhile, Patrrron literally sees his own stuff, and that's it. I think playing blind like that is really kind of silly. You just ask him trouble. Larry's like only just getting an academy now. So weird. Considering like all the mines, I would have, yeah, got it a little bit earlier. Nice to see mines living in harmony. Vulture's coming up to do a bit of blocking. It's like no one's actually really going for a third base yet. Patrrron just seems like he's happy to do a little bit of shenanigans with these vultures, map up tanks and vultures, and I think he just kind of wants to do what he did last game at the very end, which was on giant push, because he's not really making dropships at all. He's got this one dropship that he used to drop a few vultures, but he knows that wraiths are out, so yeah, it looks like he's trying to do one significant push, but I don't see any Goliaths. I mean, he knows that wraiths are there. Why the fuck are there no fucking Goliaths? It doesn't make any sense. He actually knows the wraiths are out. He's seen them like 4 times, and now he's pushing without Goliath. There's no like SCVs to make turrets. I don't know. Does not understand. So the race now can just come and fucking kill the push. It's like, why did you bother pushing? You know that he has race. Like, I bet you Terra right now, he's like, hang on, what? Really? You just, like, really? Like, was this, he was trying to like, what? What the fuck? Like, this is like, full retard shit right here. And actually, I'm trying to think of a reason, like, I'm thinking maybe Patrrron was like, well, I scattered your ports, so now you're not going to make race. And that one race you made was just because. Looks like the game is back online. So I'll add it to the call, even though he's not here. Oh god, that's so loud! Fuck! Fuck! Ah! Good work. I just started the game without you because you took forever. Yeah. Anyway, so he's finally added on Goliath, and now he's redoing his push. Once again... Oh god.